think you're live.
Oh, there we are. Sorry. We had a little, actually, we're starting almost on time. We had a little technical issues, but genius Salima resolved it. Yay, Salima! So, this coming Sunday's Father's Day, right? So we're going to, hey, Fancy Pants, how are you? We are going to do a little something for Dad. Well, actually, it's for Dad, but it could apply for anyone, really. So, yeah. I'm looking at my phone. I'm getting a telemarketer call. Good thing my phone's not used for live. Hey, Brady, how are you? So, I hope everyone's well. It seems like it's been a while since we were together, but it's only been 2 weeks, right? Which is normal. So, yeah, so today is going to be easy, another easy project. Like last time was easy project, this is going to be easy project. We're going to make these little, let me change to our overhead. We're going to make these little gift card holders. So this one was a practice one. This is made out of a cardstock, but it's a little bit thinner cardstock. It's not real heavy. And you could totally use it for a gift card, it's fine. And then this one, I had a thinner piece of paper, once again cardstock, but it was thin, so I glued it to a thicker piece. So this one is more durable. And those of you who do like journaling, I forgot to bring the little one. So I was testing sizes. So there's a built-in design in the machine for this. This is a built-in design, but it's bigger. It's like for a note card. So I was testing the different sizes I needed to make it so a gift card would easily fit in. And I made this one that was a little tiny. It was so cute, but I forgot to bring it. So, if you do junk journaling, which is a big thing now, it would be so cute because they make these little like pockets to go in the journals. It'd be so cute for that. And then we're going to make a little tag. And we're going to put Dad on it. So I know this tag is kind of big, but I don't want to make it too small, or this Dad will get ridiculous small. But it would still look cute, right, to tie it on there. Or if you have another package for Dad. So let's see. Let's start out with the gift card holder, shall we? So what we're using our low-tack mat. And here's that card. See, I glued a paper to cardstock. Hopefully, I'm going to have to heavily tape this because this is bowing. And then we're going to do the tag. So Salima's mat might be better than mine at home, but the low-tack mat is just that. It's low-tack. It's meant to use for paper, but if I use the standard mat, it would probably, the backing paper would probably stick. So we're going to just heavily tape this down. So we're using our R&K pink embroidery tape to tape this down. And we're going to use the Auto Black blade, the standard cutting blade. And you could use we'll show you. I'll show you when we do cut it. You have to, like these side parts are glued down. I glued it because I didn't have double stick tape, or I couldn't find it, or whatever. Anyway, so I used glue. So today, besides our scan and cut supplies, I'm using Type Bond Quick and Thick. We might have a link to this on our Amazon. So if you go to AAAsewingandfabric.com, we have an affiliate link, and in the affiliate link we have an Amazon store, and you can buy, usually we have our products listed there that we don't carry. We used one of these a couple weeks ago, but it was a bigger one. So we're using a sticker maker. And the reason you want to go as small as you can go, so of course you don't waste your product, sticky part. So we're using that today also. And that is how I put that on the tag. All right. So I'm just taping down. So this is kind of, it's a little thick and it was a little bowed anyway because of gluing the paper onto that thicker cardstock. It kind of bowed a little bit. But that's okay. So does anyone have any plans for Father's Day? Fortunately, my daddy's in heaven. So, and my brother is the only living dad in our immediate family. But we also have fur baby dads. Those count too, right? Okay, so I think that's, well, let me tape it. I just don't want it to, you know, you don't want it to pop up because then your blade will drag and you could ruin what you're trying to do. So I'm just trying to be a little secure here. All right. That looks good. So I'm going to change cameras so we can see the design screen of the ScanNCut. I'm going to bring my mat over to the ScanNCut. Oh, maybe. Is our ScanNCut sleeping or, oh yeah, it's just taking a nap. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the, press the on off button. I'm going to touch the screen and say okay. And say okay. And I'm going to go ahead and load the mat because you guys, you've seen how to load the mat, right? So I'm going to load. Sometimes I don't like to load the mat until after I design because sometimes the mat gets in the way. I think we're okay. All right, so we're going to pick pattern. And then we're going to go to the Eiffel Tower and the tree. And then we're going to page down. And we have this area here that's envelopes. So as you can see, there are several envelopes. And I think the designs like this have like corners on it that will hold the card. But we're going to go for this one because it's a little more plain and I guess could read masculine, right? So now we can size it right here. So why don't we just do that because we normally don't do that. So what I found is if I had a width of 5.5, that worked. So here's the thing is that this width that we see here is taking into account like from there to there. Because the original one I was doing, I was like, now my girl math is not the best. I was thinking of this area. That doesn't work that way. Okay, we say set. And so, of course, our favorite feature, we're going to scan our background and we're going to say start. Because we're going to make sure that we fit onto the paper. I'm hoping, I practiced at home and half a sheet of this 12 by 12 words, so it should be okay. We'll just squeeze in because it's a 5.5 inch width and my paper is like 6. So we're going to move our design onto our paper. Just to be safe, I'm going to go edit and I'm going to hit my magnifying glass and I'm going to put it up to 400. And this arrow moves the screen. And this arrow moves the design. So we are actually really good. So, because I'm within my boundaries. So I'm going to say, okay, it's going to cut some of the tape, but that's okay. We're going to say okay, and okay again. We're going to please select. We're going to say cut. And my half cut is off. If it were on, I'd hit this wrench and I'd page down to find my half cut and I'd turn it off. Because the half cut is used basically when you're cutting vinyl, be it pressure sensitive vinyl or heat transfer vinyl. Okay, so we're going to say start. And let me change cameras. And let me see if we have any questions. Oh, Fancy Pants. Hey, Connie. Fancy Pants going to have a barbecue, backyard lunch, potluck. 20 plus members. Oh, her daughter from Boston's coming. Her son. Oh, that's so good. You're going to have all your kids there. That's excellent. So the machine is that little, how it's going down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. It's actually cutting the score lines, which are the fold lines for the envelope. So that's what that's about. So that's pretty exciting. So I think sometimes we forget that we have some pretty cool built-in designs in the machine itself that we should take advantage of. I think I've told the story before, but we also need, like our embroidery machines. We need to look at the built-in designs that we have in our embroidery machines. Because one time I was gonna, I wanted to embroider a dragon onto something. And so I found a dragon, I went and bought it. Not that they're expensive, you can download the designs. And then I was looking at the built-in designs on my machine, and guess what? The dragon was there. So I was like, oh my gosh. So now, if I have something specific in mind, I always go to the built-in designs and see if I have something there that'll work before I go off and buy it. So, and this ScanNCut's got lots of fun stuff built in. Or, as you know, we've manipulated designs that are built in to make it what we want. So this is just a little customized gift card holder. And you could even before the day gift cards, right? We would make like little coupons, like we'd tell mom, we'd do a certain chore for her or something as part of her Mother's Day present or whatever it was. So this would be cute to make these little cards like this and or holders like this and put little coupons in there. Look at that, we're done already. So I'm just saying okay. And I'm just going to unload my mat. And I'm going to come back here to the overhead. There we go. So actually, Selima's machine cut better than mine at home. Mine had to go through it a couple times. So everybody's machine is different. Could be that my blade is a little more tired than Selima's. So look at perfect. So I have to take all this off because we gotta get ready for our next project. But before we do our next project, we'll get this envelope going because we're gonna glue it. Like I said, I didn't have double stick tape, so I'm gonna just use this glue, which is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with using glue. So, yeah, can you believe it's the middle of June already? I don't know. They say when you get older, the time flies faster. Maybe that's true. No, so a week from Sunday, I've talked about we have a private Facebook group called ScanNCut Community where we delve deeper into the ScanNCut capabilities, plus we use a software called Cut and Stitch. I think it's called Cut and Stitch. I always forget the name of these softwares. Anyway, and sometimes we use that too to enhance our designs. Anyway, so a week from Sunday is our June class. So we were being prepared for that. We're going to work on that a little bit today, I think. So let me just set this aside for a second. So if any of you might feel you're interested in delving deeper into your ScanNCut, so there's score lines here. I'm going to just, there should be. There we go. So anyway, if you're interested in that, you can go to SalimaCreates.com, and there's more information there, and you can sign up there. And it's all through Facebook, but it's a private paid group. All right. We've done several people who are on here today are part of that group. Got tape is coming and sticking to my arm. So anyway, they can maybe say a word or two what they think of the group. Last month we did a patch, which I thought was a really fun project. All right, this one, it didn't, Slima's machine didn't score as well as mine, but there we go. There we are. So there it is. There. So I'm going to take a little glue and put it along here and along here, and I'm going to tape it down. Oh, thanks, Connie. Hey, Marty. You like the patch project? I love the patch project. In fact, I have another one I have it designed, but I haven't done it yet. Maybe I'm going to put this on here so I don't, make sure I don't get glue on Salima's work. I have yet to do it, so hopefully maybe this weekend. Although this weekend I need to clean house. Oh my God, the dreaded cleaning house thing. Oh. Does anyone hate to clean house as much as I do? I hate it. But I ever since COVID I haven't had a housekeeper. Okay, what I'm gonna do is kind of taking the excess glue off. But I'm going to tape it down, and then by the time we do the rest of the project, it should be dry. This glue does dry pretty fast. And then we'll just set this aside. Okay, I'm going to set it aside, let it dry. Okay. So the next thing we're going to work on is our little tag. So I'm going to cut the tag first because it's a little bit thinner than the gold. And we don't want two different thicknesses on the machine because the machine gets, since it's sensing how deep it needs to cut, it might get a little confused. So we don't want to confuse it. So we're going to go ahead and, once again, I'm taping my paper down. This paper is not as thick, so it's sticking better. Plus that other paper I was using was a little bit bowed because I glued it, so, and I hadn't put a heavy book on it. Oh, thank you, Connie. Likes a variety of projects we have in our private group. Thank you. Yes, and it's on Facebook, so if you can't attend the live, just like this, if you can't attend the live, you can go back and watch it. And just so you know, the videos in this group, we do post these to YouTube. The other group, the private paid subscription one, we do not post those to YouTube. Okay, here we are. So once again, let's go to the design screen of the ScanNCut, and we're going to hit home because we're done with this design, and we're going to say it's okay to delete. So just remember, if you decide you want to do this, I made it so it was 5.5 inches wide. That worked for a gift card, and it probably would work for all of the envelope designs because they're probably all basically the same, just have different little decorations on it. So now I'm going to go to pattern. Once again, I'm going to go to the Eiffel Tower and the tree, and the tags are here. So I was going for a more plain tag because I wanted it to be somewhat masculine looking. So I picked this one, ABK K002. And I like that size. That's a good size. So I'm going to say okay. I'm going to say okay again. And I'm going to say set. All right, I'm going to just move it a little over. I'm going to scan my background and say start. Okay, let's go back to the screen and we're going to move our tag over a little bit. And I'm going to say okay, please select cut and start. Look, we're done already. I'm going to say, I'm going to unload the map, come back to my overhead, and let's see what we got. So you could cut out a whole bunch of these. And you know, of course, we aren't doing the draw function today, but if you wanted to, you could draw on that and put someone's name or, you know, whatever you wanted. Whatever you wanted. Then we're going to go into our little gold dad. So one thing I wanted to show you was on this, the paper I used is directional, but this is the front. So it's okay. This is going the right way. Here the lady is upside down, but that's okay because on the front, which is an important part, she shows. And on the closure, you could, I didn't have time to create a stamp, but you could create a sticker. You could create a sticker and use that to close this off, or you could use double stick tape, or you could tie a little jute around it and close it off that way, which might be more fun because then they could reuse it, right? I didn't think about that till just this minute. Okay, here we are. Here's our cute little tag. Isn't that cute? All right. So now let's get to the real work. That was easy. The little card thing was easy. This is going to be easy too. I'm going to just mount my gold cardstock, which is a little bit thicker than the craft cardstock we just used. I'm going to tape all this down. We're actually only going to use a small portion because the dad is only like an inch tall. The dad is like, I think he's like an inch tall. But we're going to use the same technique as we did 2 weeks ago when we did the 80. So we're going to like overlap the letters a little bit and weld them. Okay, here we are, nice secure. So let's go back to our design screen. And here, I'll show you in case you need to see it. I'm going to load the map. So when loading the map, we keep it between these two rails. And we load, and if need be, we just hold our hand in the center. The most important thing is to make sure it's straight and in between those two rails because you don't want it to go in crooked because if you bend your mat, it's not good. All right, so I'm going to hit home and say OK to delete. Once again, I'm going to go into pattern, and I'm going to go into font. And I don't know, all of you probably know by now I love this font. But I'm going to bring in one letter at a time because we're going to alter it. And we can't alter it if we write the whole word. So I'm going to put in D and say OK and set. I'm going to move the D in the center. I'm going to add to pattern. Once again to my font. Let's get to this font. This time I want lowercase. We're going to do the A. OK, set. Move the A down by the D. Then we're going to add pattern, font, and once again lowercase D, OK, set. We're going to move the D down. So let's go into edit. Let's go into selection and select all. Say OK. And let's go into our move tool. And I am then to the alignment tool. And I just want them to all be lined up on the bottom. The other part doesn't matter yet because we're going to overlap it. So we're going to say OK. I'm going to just touch the screen so they aren't all selected. Let's magnify. Let's go up to 400. So now what, and as I said before, these arrows move the screen. These arrows move the design. So what we want is for all our letters to overlap just a little bit. So I selected the A. Oh, I don't want it to overlap that much. Just a tad, maybe a little bit more. And then we're going to move the D and have it overlap the A a little bit. There we go. Hopefully my arm is not in your way. I have it on the stain. I just double checking my camera. All right, so we see if it looks like it. So we're going to say OK and OK. Once again, we're going to go to our selection tool, select all, say OK. We're going to go into Object Edit, and we're going to weld. So what it's going to do is it's going to combine the patterns so they have to overlap. And we're going to say OK, and we're good. Perfect. And we're saying OK and OK again. Once again, we're going to scan our background and say Start. Okay. So let me get you back on the design screen. So our dad is not anywhere near our cardstock. So we're going to move dad up here. And then we're going to say OK. Please select Cut and Start. We're almost done. See how quick and easy you can make personalized little gifts. Now what dad doesn't like a gift card? Home Depot, the golf store, Starbucks. You know, whatever he likes. Or cash. Put cash in there too, right? All right, so we're done cutting. Now I'm going to say OK. Unload the mat. I'm going to turn my Scan and Cut off because we're actually done with it for today. All right. So let's go overhead and see what we've got. Let's see how it looks. It's always the fun part, right? See the fruits of your labor. So Connie said she loves a variety of projects. So we also try to do different, within the projects itself, we try to do different mediums. We use fabric, we use vinyls, we've done etching. Try to mix it up. All right, here we are. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Okay. Lift up my dad. I forgot to bring out my little scraper thing. So Dad's a little fragile, so we want to be careful with him. We're done with our mat. I'm going to put my mat aside. Okay. So, as I said before, I used this sticker thing. This makes this into a sticker. So what you do is there's an opening here, and you put Dad right side up in that opening, and then you pull on the back. This one doesn't have a roller like the other one did. Just pull on the back, and there's Dad. I had one smaller than this that probably would have worked, but and then just tearing it's kind of hard. You just it doesn't want to tear for me today. But I think my tearing thing's all right. Here, don't tell Sue I used her good scissors. There we go. I think my tearing thing got bent. All right, here we are. So now we're gonna just lift up this part, peel back this paper back here. There, and that leaves the Dad. I'm going to get rid of this paper because it's sticky. There we are. So then you peel off Dad carefully. So, Connie, the sticker contraption thing is on our affiliate link on Amazon, our Amazon affiliate link. So if you could use that. I think we have all the sizes listed. There we are. And I think it looks kind of cute at an angle like this. There we go. Dad. And let's bring back our little card now. See if it was able to finish, if it's stuck. This glue works pretty good. I like this glue. This glue, uh-oh. Well, the tape didn't work so good. It brought up part of my thing. I should have used Wonder Clips. That's okay. You're welcome, Connie. So don't use tape. Use Wonder Clips or a clip, because it brought up part of my thing. Yep, there it did it too. Okay. We won't look at that part. We can always figure something out to do with that. And then this bends over. And there you have it. We have our little gift card holder. I'll bring out. I think this Marshall card's already been used. So I don't think it's good anymore. But anyway, here we go. See, it fits. And we just touch that up. Yeah, put another sticker on it. That's right, Connie. We make it work. And there you go. Isn't that cute? I like it. I like it. All right. So that is our program for today. I hope you liked it. I hope it inspires you to look at the designs in the machine and, think differently about them. And you can alter them. Like I said, I remember this is 5.5 inches wide, so that a gift card would fit in it. Anyway, that's all I have. I hope you all have a nice weekend, and to all the dads out there, happy Father's Day. And everybody take care, have a good time, be safe. And Salima will see you next week. Thank you, Connie. And then we'll see you the week after that, in 2 weeks. Great project. You're welcome, Fancy Pants. So, yes. So we'll see you in 2 weeks. And I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions, let us know what you'd like to see. I'm always game for a challenge. All right, my friend, you, like I said, have a great weekend, and everybody take care. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.